Hello, good morning.
Good morning. If I could have everyone just remain on mute, please. All right, good morning, everyone. This is Judge Kassan. Thank you for joining us. This is the 10 a.m. docket on July 14th, 2022 for the City of Olmos Park Municipal Court. There's quite a few of us on the line today. Along with me, you have two clerks from the municipal court as well as Mr. Dixon, who is the prosecutor, okay? Just so everyone is aware, we are currently live streaming on YouTube, and that's in order to comply with the open courts provision of the Constitution. I am going to call the docket in a few minutes, and then I will ask you to take yourself off of mute at that point in time to let me know that you're here, and then we'll go into the order that I called you, okay? Just some preliminary instructions before we get started. Just so everyone is aware, this is either a pretrial docket or an initial appearance docket. This is not a trial docket today. There will not be any trials conducted this morning. This is an initial appearance or pretrial docket, okay? So with that being said, when I call your name, I'm going to ask you how you plead on your case if you have not already entered a plea, okay? You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, you're admitting guilt and you're asking the court to assess the punishment in the case. If you plead no contest, you're not admitting guilt. However, you're choosing not to contest the charges and you just want to resolve the matter today. If you do want to contest the charges, you would enter a plea of not guilty. You will then have an opportunity to visit with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, and thereafter we will schedule you for a pretrial setting and then a trial setting at a later date and time. You do have a constitutional right to a jury trial, which means the case would be heard and decided by 6 citizens of Olmos Park. You can choose to waive a jury trial and instead have a trial by judge, okay? And again, if that's the case, we'll set that at a later date and time. If you want to try to resolve your case or cases today, there may be some options available to you. Most of you here are probably here for traffic violations and want to try to keep that off your driving record if at all possible. The first option that may be available is driving safety course. If you have not taken that in the last 12 months, you may be eligible as long as you have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance in your name. There are court fees that must be paid and you will have 90 days to complete the course. Upon completion, you return with your certificate and your driving record and we close out the case, okay? If you are under the age of 25, you must take the driving safety course. And if you are a commercial driver's license holder, you are not eligible for the course. If you do not qualify for the driving safety course, you may qualify for deferred disposition, sometimes informally called probation. It's an unsupervised probationary period, anywhere from 1 day to 180 days, depending on the violation charged, okay? There is a special expense fee that must be paid. That fee varies from case to case. And then there may be some conditions placed upon you during the deferral period. That may include maintain insurance, complete community service hours, attend a course, etc. Again, those conditions will vary depending on the charge against you. However, if you're successful in complying with the terms, the case is dismissed and closed out and does not appear as a conviction on your driving record, okay? If you are a commercial driver's license holder, again, you are not eligible for the deferred disposition. And if you are under the age of 25, you must take the driving safety course as a condition of the deferral. All right. If you're here because you need a payment plan, maybe an extension of time, you're requesting community service hours, etc., I'll take those issues up with you individually here in a few minutes. Okay. I am going to call the docket. First, I have Mr. Volkman. Who are you here for? Oh, keep going back on mute. Nope, I can't hear you. There we go. Mr. Volkman, we're still having audio issues. I know you're telling me something, but I can't hear you. You want to log off and log back in? All right, no audio still. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call the docket and then we'll go from there, okay? Alexis Castañeda. Alexis Castañeda. Okay. Robin and Alexis Cortez. Robin Cortez. Okay, Gail Lindsay Eager.
Yes.
All
I'm
right,
here.
thank you very much. Just hang on a minute. Edward Flores.
Hi, morning. I'm here.
Good morning, thank you. Isabella Hernandez.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Andrea Jackson. I see you there, thank you.
Mhm.
Stephanie Liguez. Stephanie Liguez. Okay. Adi Manzo or Aide Manzo. Aide Manzo. Carolee Martinez Crespo. Okay, thank you. Jeffrey Miller. Jeffrey Miller.
Good morning, Your Honor. Greg Miller, representing Jeffrey.
Okay, very good. Have you, Mr. Miller, have you had an opportunity to visit with the prosecutor already?
I have not.
Okay.
Would want to do so.
All right, let us send you over to a breakout room with him, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good, thank you. All right, Oscar Moriel. Oscar Moriel. Fernando Mujica. Fernando Mujica. Brittany Nash. I see you there, thank you. Greg Paez. Greg Paez. Janelle Patrick. Janelle Patrick. Catherine Payer.
Present.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Andrew Perez. Andrew Perez. Anthony Platypodis. Sorry,
Platypodus, President.
Platypodis. My apologies. Thank you. Rosa Rodriguez. Rosa Rodriguez. Amanda Ruiz. Amanda Ruiz. Okay. Mr. Vogtman? Mr. Vogtman, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Judge. I can't see you, but I can hear you. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Well, I can see you and hear you now.
Oh, okay, very
All right.
good.
Who are you here for?
Yes, I'm here on Oscar Moriel. That's E0041279.
Mr. Okay, very good. And have you visited with Frank yet or no?
No, I'd like to
Okay.
meet with
All right.
Mr. Dixon.
All right. We'll send you over to a breakout room in a few minutes. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for your patience.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. Let's see. And then we have Emily Sherman. Emily Sherman.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Francisco Velasquez. Francisco Velasquez. John Vanovich. I see Tony. Is that okay? Thank you. Nathan Zawowski.
Present.
All right. Thank you. All right. There's a couple of phone numbers that dialed in. Phone number ending in 405. If you could press *6 to unmute and let me know your name. Phone number ending in 405. Phone number ending in 405. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Mr. Tommy Paez.
Say again.
Mr. Tommy Paez, Paez.
Oh, okay. All right. And then phone number ending in 981. You could press *6 to unmute to let me know your name. Phone number ending in 981. Phone number ending in 981, please. Unmute. All right, Valerie Meyer, if you could figure out who that is, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so first up is Gail Lindsay Eager.
Yes, yes, Judge.
How are
I'm-
you this morning?
Just fine, thank you.
Okay, very good. So you have a parking violation here, parking between the hours of 2 and 5 a.m. How did you want to
Yeah.
take care of it and how do you plead?
Well, I was parked there, but I had no idea that I was parked illegally. It wasn't posted, and my daughter lives in those apartments I was in front of and visiting. She said, well, everyone, you just park out in front, because she didn't have any place there was no place
In
in
the
her
lot?
parking.
Okay.
Yeah, in her lot. And so I didn't know, or I would not have parked there for sure. I just got a ticket, noticed the ticket the next morning when I got up to leave.
Right.
And so, yeah.
So by city
I-
ordinance, there is no parking between the hours of 2 and 5 a.m. on the city streets unless you request permission from the police department, which requires you to make a phone call. They put you on a list, they okay you, and then they know not to give you a ticket. So you
And
have to.
Yes, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's okay. So just for future reference, if that's the case and you end up visiting her and you need a place to park, contact them so they know that you're on the list, okay?
Absolutely. I walked to the station and got all that information, and so I have it now.
All right, so this is your first parking violation in the city?
Yes. Mhm.
All right, so it's typically $50. I'm gonna reduce that to for you to 25, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're very welcome. You'll have until the 29th of this month to make that payment. So you can
All
just mail that in or stop by and drop that off with the court, okay?
All right, will do. Thank
All
you.
right, ma'am. Good luck to you. Take care now. Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
All right, bye-bye. Next is Edward Flores.
Hey, yes, I'm here.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Doing good. Thank you.
Good. Let's see here. You have a charge for reckless driving. How do you plead?
Not guilty, please.
Okay, trial by judge or trial by jury?
Shoot, I don't know. This is the first
Okay.
time. I don't know which one.
All right, I'm gonna have you visit with the prosecutor and then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, just hang a few minutes and he will visit with you in a breakout room. So you'll get that notification on your screen.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Dixon?
Judge, I think we're waiting for Mr. Miller to come back from the breakout room. I don't
Okay.
see him. But bottom line is, I'm resetting that till September. I'm going to allow compliance dismissals until then. The car's in the shop. There he
Okay.
is, Mr. Miller.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get him. There we go. So Judge, on Mr. Miller, I'm going to agree to reset that till September the 8th.
Okay.
He said they have replaced the defective headlamp. He showed me a bulb container, but the car's in the shop after a fender bender. So he's going to get me the updated registration and some kind of picture on the functioning headlamp. And I'm going to agree to compliance dismissals once we get all that and just reset it till September 8th pending that information.
Okay, very good. Mr. Miller?
Your Honor, yes, I agree completely and truly appreciate y'all's courtesy and accommodations.
All right, very good. So we'll see you back on the 8th unless you get that submitted before then, and then you do not have to appear, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor, and may be excused.
You are excused. Thanks again for joining this morning.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Dixon, you have Mr. Volkman, who's here for Oscar Moriel, number 11
Okay.
on the docket.
All right, Judge, I'll visit with him. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next up is Isabella Hernandez.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Let's see here. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay. You have a charge here for no driver's license. How do you plead?
Not a no contested.
No contest,
No
okay.
contest. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. And then you have another one for failure to dim headlights upon meeting. How do you plead?
No contest.
No contest, okay. What's the status of the driver's license?
I just got my permit,
Oh,
my learner permit.
okay. And how long is that good for?
Oh, until July 7th of 2031.
Okay, so what do you need to do now to get the driver's license?
I took my courses and everything, so I just need to practice more, and then I'll get my license hopefully by the end of the year.
All right, very good. All right. And then what happened on the failure to dim headlights?
I honestly, I didn't really realize when I did it, because when I was turning, I think I flipped it, and then I didn't realize because the person in front of me, their lights were also really bright, like coming this way.
Okay,
And so I didn't realize, and then the cop pulled us over.
okay. So you accidentally flipped the switch on the lights, huh? Okay. How long have you been practicing driving?
About 6 months.
Okay, all right. So you have to do some additional hours, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. How many more hours do you need?
I'm unsure.
Okay, they didn't tell you anything.
No.
Okay. All right, so no driver's license charge. You now have your permit. Have you submitted a copy to us already?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you'll need to email us a copy. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's see here. All right, so we'll place you on a deferral for the no driver's license. We'll accept the learner's permit as a condition of that. Okay, and you said, when do you think you'll get your driver's license?
I think maybe in the next 3 months, hopefully.
Okay. All right, I'm going to place you on a deferral for 6 months, so 180 days. And if you can get the driver's license in 90 days and submit that to the court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The fee is going to be $204. I'm going to run the other case concurrently, all right, without a fee, okay?
Thank you so much.
$204 with an initial payment of $40 due by next Friday.
Mhm.
Can you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so $40 due next Friday. You can stop by in person or mail that in, and then they'll put you on a payment plan for the balance that can be paid over the next 6 months, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then just do not pick up any additional tickets during that 6-month period, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And as soon as you get that driver's license, turn it in, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any questions?
No.
All right, Myra, do we have her contact information? Or Valerie?
She can email the court.
All right, Ms. Hernandez, if you could email us, that way we have your email information and can contact you, okay?
Okay.
All right, and again, that payment, the $40 is due by next Friday, the 22nd, okay?
Mhm.
All right, any questions before you go?
No, ma'am.
All right, you're free to leave. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Dixon.
Judge, I was not able to communicate with Mr. Volkman. He's got as many tech support problems as possible today, it would appear. I mean, the screen went in and out. I couldn't hear him.
Okay.
So maybe he'll get that figured out. It's, it's the way it goes for people sometimes. So if I'm not able to communicate with him, then I'm okay with the 30-day reset to see if he can get that fixed. It happens to all of us, I guess, from time to time.
All right. Mr. Volkman, I can see your back. Can you hear me? Okay, I can't hear you. We're going to reset it 30 days. That's August 11th. Is that right?
Judge, yes, August 11th.
August 11th. Maybe two can confer or chat by email in the meantime and see if you can resolve it. Otherwise, Mr. Volkman, we'll see you back for another setting on the 11th of August. I still can't see you and I can't hear you, but we'll get that notice sent to you and then hopefully you can confer with Mr. Dixon, okay? And if you can't hear me, Mr. Volkman, you are excused. All right, okay. Frank, you have Edward Flores. He is pled not guilty.
All right, Judge, thank you. I'll visit with him.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Next is Andrea Jackson.
Hi.
Hi there, how
Um,
are you?
Good.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, are you not feeling well?
I'm a little sick right now.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see here. You have a speeding charge, 36 and a 30 mile per hour. How do you plead?
Uh, no contest.
No contest. Okay, and you have another one for no driver's license. How do you plead?
Guilty on that one.
Okay, and then fail to dim headlights upon meeting. How do you plead on that one?
Guilty.
All right. So tell me about the driver's license. What's going on there?
I am still in a class to get my permit as we speak. It's really hard for me because I don't really have a babysitter for my son. So right now it's like a little bit difficult, but I am in the process of getting my permit for sure.
Okay. You think you can get that in the next 90 days?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I can place you on a deferral on that one.
I'm so sorry for him yelling.
That's okay. How old is he?
He's 2.
Okay, I'll try to get you off of here quickly. All right, no driver's license. You're working on that. What happened with the headlights violation?
On my car, my right light was out at the time, so I couldn't really see, and I had picked up an extra shift, and it was dark, so I couldn't. The street I was going down had no lights, kind of, so I put my brights on just so I can get off of that street, and I got pulled over.
Okay. All right, and then speeding. Let's see, 36 and a 30. All right, so we have several things going on here. You got the 2 moving violations and then the driver's license. The driver's license, you have to do some driving hours, or you have a course to complete.
I have a course to complete.
Okay. And then once you complete that, then you're going to get the permit? Or
Yes,
you're
I
getting the
believe
driver's
so.
license?
I believe that's how it works. I'm not too sure, but I think it's just a permit, and then I have to go get the license.
All right. All right. I'm going to place you on a deferral for 6 months. I'm going to give you some time to get the permit, but then thereafter you need to get the driver's license by the end of the 6 months. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. And because you're taking that course, I'm going to waive the driving safety course. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Can't take that without the driver's license. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you have 3 amounts here. Are you working?
Yes,
Okay. Is that a full-time or part-time job?
it's a part-time for now.
Okay. All right. So you're looking at fees of $223 on the speeding violation. Okay.
Okay.
And then 255 on the headlight violation. Okay.
Okay.
But if you can pay those 2 and comply with the other terms, I'll waive the fee on the driver's license ticket. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, but you'll be on a deferral for all 3 for 180 days. Requires that you get your permit within 90 and the driver's license by the end of the deferral. Okay. All
Yes, ma'am.
right, no moving violations during that time. And then
Okay.
can you pay $40 on each of those by the 29th of this month? So it would be a total of 80 by the end of the month.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. If we don't have your email address, if you could email the court so we have that on file, and then make sure you stop by or mail the $80 by the 29th so we can get you started. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any questions?
No.
All right. As soon as you get that permit, you need to email us a copy. And again, as soon as you get the driver's license, email us a copy or drop a copy off in person. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You sure you don't have any questions?
I'm sure.
All right. Well, feel better.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck getting the driver's license. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Dixon.
Judge, on Mr. Flores, I think I got this resolved. I just want to check with the clerk. He says he's paying on speeding and no insurance from the same violation date. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. All right, Judge, I'm going to treat that as a plea agreement. As long as he finishes those off, I'll dismiss this case.
Okay, and when are those set to conclude? Is he on a payment plan or deferral on the other 2?
Deferral.
And when is that end?
Let me check real quick.
So
I have my
basically,
payment plan here.
upon completion, Mr. Dixon, you'll dismiss the other charge.
December, Judge.
December, okay. All right, Mr. Flores, do you understand what the prosecutor has explained?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, so at the end of the deferral period for the other violations, which I'm told is December, if you comply
Yes,
with everything and you're on time with your payments, he'll move for a dismissal on this reckless driving charge, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you
Will
have
do.
any questions about that?
No, ma'am, I don't.
All right, just stay on top of the payments and then we'll get this one closed out, okay?
Will do. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you do the same. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, next is Corelli Martinez Crespo.
Yes.
Hi there, how are you?
Good. Working.
Okay, well, let's see here. You have a charge for ran stop sign. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Not guilty, okay. And a charge for failed to signal turn. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
I'm gonna have you visit with the prosecutor and then we'll go from there, okay? All right, you'll go into a breakout room with him, so you'll get a pop-up on your screen there. Okay. All right, next is Brittany Nash.
Hello,
Good morning, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good, let's see here. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. All right, you have a charge for defective stop lamps. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. A charge for no driver's license. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Operate motor vehicle without a license plate or with only one license plate. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. Operate an unregistered motor vehicle.
Guilty.
Okay. And finally, failure to maintain financial responsibility or insurance.
No contest.
No contest. All right, Ms. Nash, what was going on? You were driving a car that was uninsured, unregistered, with only one license plate and no stoplights, and you didn't have a driver's license. What happened?
Yes. So, I was just passing through Olmos and obviously got stopped. I have no excuse for it. I, for the most part, did not know. It was a car that me and my husband had purchased in Maryland. He just finished his 4-year contract and we just moved back to Texas. And as for the license plate, we didn't know that in Texas needed front and back.
Okay.
We did not know that the front light had been out. We were stopped during the day, so we weren't aware of that. I'm assuming it had just gone out. For no insurance, no registration. We were, I don't know.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, were you able to get some of these items corrected?
No, ma'am. The car was impounded and I could not afford to take it out.
All right, so it's stop lamps haven't been fixed. The insurance, have you gotten the insurance on the car yet?
No, ma'am. The car is no longer my possession. It's been impounded. We gave it up to the impound.
Okay, all right. Well, you have quite a few of them here. You have 5 open cases. So I'm gonna have you visit with Mr. Dixon. Maybe you can resolve these in some sort of plea bargain, okay?
Okay.
All right, so just hang on. Your audio is cutting in and out, okay? He may have difficulty hearing you, but like I said, your audio is cutting in and out, so maybe you can work on that while you're waiting on him, okay? Okay, because you'll get a notification to go into a breakout room in a few minutes, all right? Thank you. All right, let's see here. Mr. Tommy Paez.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Your Honor.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, let's see here. You have a charge for operating a motor vehicle without a license plate or with only one license plate. How do you plead?
I plead, I guess, no contest.
Okay. You have another one for display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, another one for no driver's license. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay, and I believe,
It's no insurance, Judge.
oh, that's right. How do you plead on that one?
Not guilty.
Not guilty on the insurance. You've had, just to be clear, if you're pleading not guilty, you must have had insurance that was valid at the time and on the date of the stop. Did you?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. Have you provided a copy to the court?
Yes, I had emailed it.
Okay. All right. Valerie, do we have that?
I'm gonna check.
If I may speak, I also emailed a picture of the license plate displayed on
Okay.
where it's supposed to be. It was just on the dashboard when I had got put over.
So it's properly mounted on the car now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see here. All right, they're gonna look for that and send that to me, okay? So I can
Yes,
read
ma'am.
that for you, okay? All right, so you had insurance at the time, you got the registration taken care of as well?
No, ma'am. It's not my vehicle, so I wasn't really able to take care of it.
Okay,
But I'm pretty sure she is working on it to get it taken care of.
okay.
It wasn't running for a while beforehand.
Mhm.
So I guess that's why it kind of expired.
All right,
When he got it fixed, that's when they kind of got pulled over.
all right, and then what about the driver's license? You don't have one?
No, ma'am, I don't have a vehicle myself.
Are you
Generally, I am.
working on
Yes,
getting
ma'am.
one
I
or
am
no?
gonna. Yes, ma'am. I'm currently working on trying to get one.
Okay, how far along are you in the process?
I honestly barely started, ma'am.
Okay, all right. All right, hang on a few minutes. They're gonna try to email me that documentation and then we'll go from there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Dixon?
Judge, I have an agreement on Corelli Martinez Crespo. She's bilingual. We were able to communicate, but just for your information. On failure to signal turn, it's going to be a no contest plea, 180 days deferred disposition, a fine of $383.50 with $40 due by next week. And I'll dismiss the other case, no fees. She is going to need a payment plan for the 6-month period, Judge.
Okay,
Says she works part-time. I think she hurt her back at some point. So that's the agreement I reached with her, Judge.
all right, very good. Ms. Martinez Crespo? All right, do you understand what the prosecutor just said?
Yes.
All right, and you're in agreement with that?
Yes.
Okay, so $40 due by next Friday, the 22nd, and then we'll put you on a payment plan for the balance.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
You do the same. Just make sure you stop by and make that payment or mail it in, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see here. You have Miss Brittany Nash, Frank?
Okay, Judge, I'll visit with her. Thank you.
A little background. She's pled no contest to stop lamps, no license plate or one license plate, and then insurance. And then guilty on the driver's license and unregistered motor vehicle. Car was impounded. They have not retrieved it from impound. And it was registered in Maryland, I believe.
Understood. Okay. Thank you, Judge. I'll visit with her.
Thank you. All right. See, Catherine Payer.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Let's see here. You have a charge for ran stop sign. How do you plead on that?
Not guilty.
Okay, not guilty. Trial by judge or trial by jury?
Do I have to answer that question right now? I don't know.
Okay.
Which
No, that's
would be
fine.
preferable.
Okay, well, what we'll do is have you visit with the prosecutor first. And then at that point in time, after that, you can decide. And if you can't decide, we'll set you for a jury trial and then sort it out after that, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're very welcome. Just if you'll hang on a few minutes, he does have a couple of people ahead of you and then we'll go
Yes.
from there.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. All right, let me check out these documents.
Did you need to speak to him? Does he have your number? All right, so Mr. Paez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I received the documents you sent. So you were driving your friend's car, is that right?
Yes, that was my girlfriend's car.
Okay. All right, so it's a $10 dismissal on the on the license plate violation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And then on the insurance, it looks like it was valid. We'll have to verify that, but if that's the case, there's no charge on that. That's just a compliance dismissal, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then the no driver's license and the registration. You said she's working on the registration, but she hasn't gotten it yet. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If I'll give you 30 days to get that done, okay? If you
Yes,
can,
ma'am.
if you can get that done for you, just make sure that you let them know that you received a traffic ticket and you need to pay the late penalty fee, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
It's important that you let them know that so they know to charge you that fee so you qualify for the dismissal. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If you get that
Yes,
done
ma'am.
in the next 30 days and submit a copy to us, it's just a $20 fee. Otherwise, you're looking at a $175 fine, okay?
And I would be able to like email it, like a picture of it? Or
Yes, you can
something?
send us a photo. Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So then we have the driver's license. That's the last charge. And you said you're working on getting that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you want to try to work on getting that in the next, let's see, in the next 5 months? I can place you on a deferral. Otherwise, you can just pay out the fine of $184.
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it within the 5 months.
All right. So the fee for the deferral to keep it off your record is $204. Okay.
Yes,
It's an
ma'am.
initial fee of $40 that needs to be paid to start the deferral, and then you can make payments after that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes,
204,
ma'am.
180 days deferral. That's 6 months, but the driver's license within 5 months. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then $40. Can you pay that by the 22nd, which is a week from tomorrow?
The next week? Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So you'll owe a total of $50 next week. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then if you get the registration done, we're just resetting you until August 11th to get that submitted. Okay. And if you do and it complies, it's a $20 fee.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any questions at the moment?
No, not really. So pretty much I'll just get another email from y'all, correct?
You will. And like I said, it's $50 due by next Friday. And then you're going to get some additional paperwork from us after you submit that payment. Okay. That payment
Yes,
must be
ma'am.
made in person or you can mail it in. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You're free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Next is Anthony. All right, I'm going to try this again. All right. Platypodus?
Yeah, it's scarier than it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I was making it more difficult than it needed to be.
Yeah, it's phonetic, so it's, yeah.
My apologies. My
Oh, no
apologies.
problem. No problem.
All
Ron.
right. Let's see here. Let's see. Rand stop sign. How do you plead on that case?
No contest.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking at my notes here. Okay. Were you looking to take the driving safety course? Is that the route you wanted to take?
I guess so. The whole thing was kind of an odd interaction. The officer asked me like 3 times if everything was okay. I said it was fine. Had a friend out of town. I was just showing around that particular area.
Okay.
Just like looking at houses. I had actually stopped. He had said it was an incomplete stop, which I
Okay.
guess that qualifies as ran a stop sign. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, technically it does, but
Yeah,
if you want to contest the charges, or if you want to visit with the prosecutor about it, you have that option this morning.
I don't. I just, yeah, as quick and painless. If I do the traffic course, does that take it off my record?
It closes it out. It does not appear as a conviction. It just shows that you took the course for a traffic violation. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not reported to DPS as a conviction, and no points are assessed on your record.
Okay, that'd be great.
All right. And you have not taken that in the last 12 months?
No.
Okay. So basically you just need to pay the fee of $144. That can be submitted by check through the mail, or if you wanted to stop by in person, you can make that payment also.
Okay.
And then we would need a copy of your driver's license and insurance. And then they send you some paperwork, or if you stop by, they'll give you that paperwork there, and it details your due date, and you can take that course online as long as you complete the driving safety course within the 90 days and turn in a certificate and your driving record, then we close it out.
Okay, so I need to include a copy of my driver's license and my current insurance when I mail in the check, and then y'all get back to me, let me know the information on that, and then when that's completed, I send that back to the court.
Right. Once you make the payment to the court, then you can take the course. All right. So don't start taking the course until you've made that initial court fee payment.
Yeah, and y'all give me the
They're gonna-
information on what the.
If we
course
have
is.
your email address, we can email all that documentation to you. That way you
Okay.
have it handy. And then once you receive that back from the court, you can begin your course, and you can take that online.
Okay.
At your leisure, as long as it's completed within the 90 days. Upon completion, they send you a certificate, and that certificate you can either email or mail to us as well. And in the
Okay.
meantime, you'll also have to request your driving record from Austin. There will be instructions on how to do that on that paperwork as well. So it's basically two documents we need back from you once you've paid the fee, and that is course certificate and your driving record. But again, all that will be detailed in the documents you receive from the court.
Okay, cool.
And if you have any questions, if it's confusing or anything, you can always email the court or call them, and they'll walk you through it.
Okay.
All right. So that 144 will be due by next Friday. Is that doable for you?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. All right. Any questions before you go?
I don't think so.
All right. Very good. We have a good day now.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Dixon.
Judge, I've got a plea agreement on Brittany Nash.
Okay.
On the no driver's license, it's going to be a guilty plea, 180 days deferred disposition, a fine of $281.
Okay.
She's gonna need a payment plan with $40 down by the end of next week. And she's gonna have to get her license. I put on here 5.5 months.
Okay.
She's also going to plead guilty on the registration. And that's going to be 180 days deferred disposition, a fine of $281 with a payment plan, and $40 down by the end of next week. If she does all those things, I'm going to dismiss the other charges. Judge, she and her husband, he just got out of the Marine Corps. They were in Maryland, stationed there. They had bought this car from a Marine. It got impounded. They're not going to be able to get it back. They've relinquished ownership. They don't have a vehicle. He's doing odd jobs right now. She is looking for work. She is going to get a license. But they lost out on this vehicle. And anyhow, this is the agreement I came up with for them, Judge.
Okay. Very good. All right, Ms. Nash, do you understand the plea agreement that the prosecutor just reviewed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you have any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
All right, so the two fees are 281 and 281, okay? So you have those two amounts, $40 on each of those for a total of 80 that's due by the 22nd of this month, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so once we receive that payment, they're gonna provide you with some additional paperwork that details what else you have to complete and the due dates, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any questions?
No.
All right, well, good luck to you in finding that job and getting on your feet, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Dixon, you have Catherine Payer.
Pardon me, Judge? Oh, Catherine Payer.
Yes,
All right, thank you. I'll visit with her.
thank you. Okay. Let's see, Emily Sherman or Emily Adams.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hi there, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Let's see, you have a charge for operate unregistered motor vehicle. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, another charge for failure to maintain financial responsibility or insurance. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. Tell me, have you been able to register the car?
Yes, Your Honor. I did that the very next week that I had gotten the ticket.
Okay.
And I paid it done the $10 extra fee.
And did you submit a copy of that receipt to us yet?
I'm not sure. I think I might have, but if I didn't, I can do that.
Okay, yeah, if we can do that and that checks out, that one is a, well, let's see, it's 20 and then the warrant fee, so it's a $70 dismissal.
So I have to pay $70 for that?
$70 for that dismissal, if you can send us that paperwork, okay? Otherwise, it's a $225 fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I can find that paperwork, Your Honor, and send that to, I can do that during through email, correct?
That's correct. That's almostparkcourt@gmail.com. It's on
Okay.
that paperwork that was sent to you.
Judge, I do have the paperwork. Sorry.
You do have it?
And she did pay the penalty fee.
Okay. So it's a $70 dismissal fee, so we can close that case out. Can you pay that by the 29th of this month?
Yes.
Okay, that's 2 weeks. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Write it down, sorry.
No, you're fine. And then you have another one here, failure to maintain financial responsibility. Do you have insurance now by any chance?
Yes, Your Honor. I went and I actually got insurance the next day.
Okay.
Or maybe it was like the week before, but I did get the insurance. I got the insurance prior to getting the ticket, the sticker.
Okay. And have you submitted a copy of that as well?
I think that when I spoke with, well, because I missed the for initial hearing.
Haven't submitted it yet.
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, if you could just send us another copy, that would be great.
Okay.
All right, to keep that off your driving record, you will need to maintain that insurance for the next 6 months, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
The fees did go up a little bit because you missed that court date. All right, so you're looking at the balance of $355, okay?
Okay, may I have a payment plan for that one?
Yes, so it'll be a $40 initial payment. Are you able to make that payment on the 29th as well? So you would owe $110 at that point.
Yes, Your Honor, I will.
Okay.
I will make that payment.
All right, so by the 29th, you'll owe 40 and 70, all right? The 70 will close out that registration ticket, and then the 40 will get you started on the payment plan for the insurance violation.
Okay.
Okay, so at that point in time, you can drop off the payment and then a copy of your insurance, and then we'll place you on a payment plan for the insurance violation. You will need to maintain insurance for 6 months and do not receive any additional violations during that 6-month period, so we can keep this off your record, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, I appreciate you.
All right, you're very welcome. Any questions before you go?
No, ma'am, thank you very much.
All right, you're very welcome. And if you need to reach the court, you can call them or send them an email. That way they have your email information as well.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice day.
You do the same. Okay, Francisco Velasquez. You're on mute, sir. If you could press *6 to unmute. Francisco Velasquez. Okay. Okay, we can go on then to John Vanovic. You're on mute, sir. All right, still on mute.
Mute. There we
There
go.
we go. All right, now I can see you and hear you. How do you really
Okay.
pronounce your last name?
Yovanovich.
Ivanovich. Very good.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right, so you have a charge here for Rand stop sign. How do you plead on that case?
Well, I mean, I thought I stopped.
Okay.
I told the officer I did.
All right, well, let me stop you there, and we're gonna put you down for not guilty at the moment, have you visit with the prosecutor, see if you can resolve it, and then if not, we can talk about it after that, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. So hang on a few minutes. He is speaking with someone else, and then you'll go into a breakout room with him, okay?
Okay.
You'll see a little pop-up on your screen in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Velasquez, can you hear me now? Okay, I can't hear you. I know that you're talking to me, but I can't hear you. I can see you. Nope, now you're on mute. Still can't hear. Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you log off the meeting and log in again? Okay. Yeah, still can't hear you. Log off and log back in, then we'll visit. All right. Nathan Zawowski.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hi there. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How old are you?
I'm 21.
All right. So you have a charge for operate unregistered motor vehicle. How do you plead?
Non-contest.
No contest. Okay. And then failed to signal turn. How do you plead on that one?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. All right. Hang on a few minutes. You're going to visit with Mr. Dixon. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Dixon, you're back.
Right, Judge, on Ms. Payer, I've got an agreement. It's no contest plea, 30 days deferred disposition, and a fine of $169 that's due by next week.
Okay. All right, Ms. Payer.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. That was the plea offer from the prosecutor. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So it'll be a deferral, $169 fee, and then 30 days, no moving violations. After the 30 days, the case will be closed out and will not appear as a conviction, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. That amount will be due by next Friday, the 22nd.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you're free to go. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for your time.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Dixon.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right, you have, let's see, no, okay. You have two more, Mr. Dixon.
All right.
Number 23, number 24.
Okay, Mr. Velasquez and,
No, I'm speaking with Mr. Velasquez. You have
oh, I'm sorry, Ivanovich and,
John Ivanovich and then Nathan Zawowski.
all right,
Okay. All right. So Mr. Ivanovich is first.
very good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Velasquez, can you hear me now? Okay. All right. I can see that you're telling me something, but I cannot hear you. Could you maybe dial in with your cell phone? Could you call? Could you just call the number? I won't be able to see you, but I can talk to you. There we go. Let's try that. Is that him? Okay,
Get rid of this over here.
okay. Mr. Velasquez, can you hear me?
I'm on mute.
Nope, now you're on mute. Unmute.
Mute. Okay.
Okay, success.
How are you, Judge?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm alive and well too.
Very good. All right, so you have a charge here, failed or displayed expired registration. How do you plead in that
Well,
case?
it was not expired, Judge. It was sitting on the dashboard
Okay,
because the windshield was broken, and a vandalism had shared the rear view mirror, and it's an old truck that I'm restoring that I've had for many years. They don't make it anymore. So I was
Okay.
just looking around, but I had I had the registration there on the dashboard. The problem was when I went to the courthouse on the 16th of the month ago, a month ago, I did not have the registration. I had misplaced the registration, and I could not get a copy, a duplicate copy from the tax office, because I had placed a lien on the vehicle's title through to prevent a fraudulent and forgery of an intent to file a mechanic's lien. I had it in litigation, so I was not able to supply her with the proof that it was registration. I thought the picture alone, that it was actually on the vehicle, would suffice. And she said that after the 16th, I would have to come to the courthouse.
Okay. All right. So it looks like I'm looking at the paperwork now. Okay.
It was just not on the I mean, technically,
All
I
right.
told
Do
the
you have,
officer
do
I
you
could
have
I
it
could put it on
properly?
right now if you want
You have
to.
the sticker on the car now, on the truck?
Yes, I mean, there's pictures of it there. I submitted pictures of it on the 16th last month.
All right. Valerie, do we have photos somewhere, or
Yes.
are they in the drop as well?
They may be, let me see.
And the officer actually took a picture of both of the new one and the expired one on the dashboard
Okay.
at the yard where he stopped me. And I mean, I could have. It would have taken me 10 seconds to peel it off and put it on there.
Okay.
But I thought he would understand that I was waiting for a new windshield.
All right.
And that was really, it was never out of compliance, other than it was not
Yeah,
properly.
that's right. You can see it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I
So
do-
you
I
have
do
a
have a
photo
hard-
that was displayed. Okay.
I have a hard copy.
All right, Mr. Velasquez, I'm going to go ahead and accept that as proof and waive the compliance fee. Okay. So you won't owe anything.
Oh, bless your heart, Judge.
All right. You're very welcome. All right. You're good to go.
Thank you.
All right. Have a
Adios.
good day. Glad we were able to talk. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right.
Ay, ay, ay.
Let's see. Robin Cortez. All right, Mr. Dixon, you're back. We're waiting on Mr. Ivanovich.
Yes. Here he is.
All right, go ahead.
Judge, I've got a plea agreement on Mr. Ivanovich. It's a no contest plea, 30 days deferred disposition, a fine of $169 due by next week.
All right. Mr. Ivanovich, is that your understanding of the plea agreement from the prosecutor? And you're on mute. If you could unmute for me, I can't hear you.
There we go.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yes, I understand.
Okay, and you're in agreement with that?
Yes.
All right, very good. So it'll be a deferral. Upon successful completion, we'll close it out, so it will not appear as a conviction, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. And that amount will be due by next Friday, the 22nd.
Yes.
Okay, you're free to go. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All
Bye-bye.
right, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Frank, Mr. Zawowski.
Okay, I'll visit with him if I'm not dizzy by the time I get there.
Let's see, Robin Cortez. Robin Cortez.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. Let's see here. You had a plea offer and you missed your payments, right? You didn't even get started.
Yeah, so I actually missed the deadline like the day after I looked at my email and I was like, damn, I missed the deadline. So I had emailed them and I asked, if y'all would still accept it. And they said, yes, but it may or may not, it won't do anything for my case at that point because I missed the deadline. So they said you have to just get back on the waiting list. So I emailed them to get back on the waiting list and here we are now.
Okay, so looking at it, let's see. I'm just looking at the
I think
fee.
that's just paying some fines. So I
Mhm.
did show proof, submitted copies of getting my license and stuff like that.
Right, so you had to do a couple of things. You were going to be on a deferral on this failed to drive in a single lane, and you had to take the driving safety course. Okay. Then you were going to, on the insurance violation, provide proof of insurance, and you were going to pay a fee on that as well. Right?
And yes, ma'am. And with the insurance, so I don't have a vehicle right now. Is that okay if I get on my mom's or somebody's?
As long as you're listed on someone's policy, okay, you have to be named on a policy and show us proof of that, or you can obtain non-owner's insurance and it will cover you as a driver.
Oh yeah, and I was looking into that too. It's like SR 22 or something like that. I'm not sure, but I was trying to look for something like that, but it just gave me a bunch of these insurance companies or when they all call you some scam likely kind of. So I honestly don't know what is the best bet to go with.
You can try getting on someone else's policy as well, as long as you're listed. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. The driver's license, what's the status there?
I have my driver's license already. I got the hard copy.
Oh, good.
And I had I sent some copies to the court as well of my paper ID or driver's license.
All right, very good. All right, so we can go ahead and go with the offer that the prosecutor made. The fees did go up a little bit, okay? So now you're looking at $335. Let's see, right? 335 on the failure to drive in a single lane, and then you're looking at 405 on the insurance. Okay. All right. But to get you started, we would need $40 on each. Okay.
Okay. So that's $80.
$80. And can you pay that by the 29th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's really important that you pay that, because if you don't pay it, I'm not going to extend it again. If you don't pay it, we won't honor the plea bargain, and you'll owe all the fines of $335, $284, and $405. Okay. So you need to pay that initial payment to get you started, so we can go with the original plea bargain and try to keep these off your record. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So $80, $40 on each of those by the 29th. I'll honor the original plea bargain. You'll need to present proof of the insurance within 30 days. Okay. So you need to get on as soon as possible. Okay. Because you'll need to maintain that insurance for the 6 months.
Okay.
All right. And then you will have to complete the driving safety course. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's because of the ticket, right? So that doesn't me getting my driver's license with doing, the driving course and all the tests, that doesn't
right. So you'll still have to take it for the moving violation, correct?
Okay. So the driving course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
you're gonna get documents explaining all this, but you need to make that $80 payment first, so we can send that all to you and then get you on that payment plan.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you need to stop by in person or mail in a check. But if you stop by in person, they can give you that paperwork. Okay.
Okay.
All right, any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, and you said we already had a copy of your driver's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have that, Valerie?
We have a paper, I guess when she renewed it, the paper copy they give her.
All right, do you have the hard copy?
Yes, ma'am. Take a picture and send it to
Can
y'all.
you, yeah, send a picture to us. That way we have it for your file, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we'll get you started on that payment plan. Just make sure you make the $80 payment by the 29th.
Okay.
All right, any questions?
No, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Make sure you get on that insurance.
I will. Have a good day.
Do the same. Take care.
Mhm.
Mr. Dixon?
Judge, on Zawowski, I have a plea agreement. It's on the registration, no contest plea, 180 days deferred disposition, fine of $255, $40 down next week, payment plan for the balance. Dismiss the other case if he does all that.
Okay. Mr. Sawaski? You're on mute.
Sorry, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is that the agreement you reached with the prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you understand that? No questions?
No questions.
All right, very good. So you'll have your $40 payment due by next Friday. And if you comply with the payment plan, he'll dismiss the additional violation, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're free to go. You're very welcome. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, I'm gonna call the docket. Frank, you're free to go. If you want to go for a few minutes, we'll take a 5-minute break or so.
See you guys in a little bit. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. And then let me call this quickly. This is the 10 a.m. docket on July 14th, 2022 for the City of Olmos Park Municipal Court. Alexis Castañeda, Alexis Castañeda, Stephanie Liguez, Stephanie Liguez, Aide Manzo, Aide Manzo, Fernando Mujica, Fernando Mujica, Janelle Patrick, Janelle Patrick, Andrew Perez, Andrew Perez, Rosa Rodriguez, Rosa Rodriguez, and Amanda Ruiz, Amanda Ruiz. And that concludes the 10 a.m. docket. We are in recess for about 5 minutes.